Hello, and welcome back to Curious Kids HQ. Today, we're exploring one of the most extraordinary and mysterious places on Earth, Mount Roraima in Venezuela. This isn't just any mountain, it's a flat-topped island in the sky that looks like it belongs on a different planet. Rising almost 9,200 feet above the ground, Mount Roraima is shrouded in mist and clouds, adding to its otherworldly appearance. It's so remarkable that it even inspired the setting for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's famous novel, The Lost World. So, what makes Mount Roraima so special? Well, get ready for a journey to a land of ancient rock formations, unique plants and animals, and legends that will send your imagination soaring. Mount Roraima is a type of mountain called a tepui, which means House of the Gods in the language of the local Payman and Capon tribes. Tepuis are flat-topped mountains with sheer cliffs on all sides, almost like massive natural fortresses. But Roraima isn't just any tepui. It's one of the oldest geological formations on Earth, estimated to be around 2 billion years old. That means it existed long before the dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Millions of years ago, this area was covered by an ancient supercontinent called Gondwana. Over time, rain, wind, and the forces of nature sculpted Roraima's flat top and sharp cliffs. These cliffs are so steep that it seems as though they were carved by some giant artist. Because of its isolated high-altitude environment, the top of Mount Roraima developed its own unique ecosystem, unlike anything else on the planet. It's a world lost in time, with landscapes that look as if they belong to the age of dinosaurs. Mount Roraima's unique and isolated beauty inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle to write The Lost World, a novel about a plateau filled with dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures. Doyle imagined adventurers discovering living fossils and strange beasts on a hidden plateau, and many people believe he based it on tales of Mount Roraima. Standing atop the Tepui's ancient rocks, surrounded by mist and bizarre plants, it's easy to see why he found this place so magical. In the novel, explorers encounter pterodactyls, prehistoric plants, and other creatures in a world untouched by time. And while real-life explorers didn't find dinosaurs, they did discover something equally incredible: a completely unique ecosystem, where plants and animals have evolved in ways that don't exist anywhere else. The top of Mount Roraima is often shrouded in clouds and mist, making it look like a mystical land floating above the jungle. And because of its isolation and altitude, it's home to many plants and animals that are found nowhere else on Earth. Some of the species have adapted in strange and wonderful ways to survive in this challenging environment. For example, Mount Roraima is home to carnivorous plants like pitcher plants and sundews, which have evolved to trap and eat insects. This is because the soil on Roraima's plateau is very poor in nutrients, so these plants get their food by capturing bugs. Imagine a plant that acts like a hungry little monster, waiting for its next meal to fly by. There are also unique ferns, mosses, and orchids that cling to the rocky surface, creating a green and lush carpet over the mountaintop. Some of these plants are so rare that scientists believe they only exist on Mount Roraima and nowhere else. Explorers have even found ancient fossils embedded in the rocks, giving them a glimpse into what life was like millions of years ago. The native Payman and Capon tribes have their own stories about Mount Roraima, adding another layer of mystery and wonder. According to Payman legend, Roraima was once a mighty tree that contained all the fruits and vegetables of the world. But one day, a trickster named Makunaima cut down the tree, causing it to crash to the ground and release a massive flood. The stump of that mythical tree is said to be Mount Roraima, left standing as a reminder of its great power. The Payman also believe that the Tepuis are the homes of powerful spirits, and Mount Roraima is considered the most sacred of them all. For them, it's a place that holds immense spiritual significance. They view the Tepui as a bridge between the earth and the heavens, a place where their ancestors' spirits reside. Reaching the top of Mount Roraima isn't easy. Unlike other mountains with winding trails or gentle slopes, Roraima's cliffs are steep and sheer. But for adventurers willing to make the trek, the rewards are incredible. Most journeys to the top begin in the nearby Gran Sabana region of Venezuela, and climbers need to be prepared for steep trails, unpredictable weather, and an ever-changing landscape. As climbers ascend, they pass through various ecosystems, from lush rainforests to rocky highlands. The mist often thickens as they near the top, creating an atmosphere that feels like entering another world. Finally, when they reach the summit, they find themselves on a plateau that stretches for miles, with strange rock formations, pools of water, and unique plant life. The view from the top is unlike anything else, with clouds rolling over the edges of the plateau and landscapes stretching as far as the eye can see. The magic of Mount Roraima is more than just its mystical appearance and ancient origins. Here are some fun facts about this breathtaking natural wonder. Strange rock formations. The rocks on top of Mount Roraima have been carved by the wind and rain into bizarre shapes. Some look like mushrooms, animals, or even human faces. Three-country border. Mount Roraima is located at the intersection of three countries: Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. Its peak is mostly in Venezuela, but visitors can actually stand at a point where all three countries meet. World's oldest geological formations. Because it's part of the ancient Guyana Shield, Mount Roraima contains some of the oldest rocks on Earth, dating back over 2 billion years. Natural pools. After it rains, water collects in natural pools on the summit. Some of these pools are crystal clear, while others have a reddish tint from the minerals in the rocks. The Roraima bush toad. This small toad is one of the many species found only on Mount Roraima. It has adapted to the mountaintop's cool, misty conditions and has learned to stay safe from predators by blending in with the rocks. Mount Roraima has captivated scientists, explorers, and storytellers for generations. For those who visit, it's a reminder of Earth's incredible natural history and the many mysteries that still exist in the world. With its unique ecosystem, stunning views, and the air of ancient legends, it's easy to see why this Tepui has been called a lost world. For those who can't make the journey, photos, documentaries, and stories about Mount Roraima provide a glimpse into this incredible landscape. And who knows, maybe one day you'll find yourself walking among the mist and rocks of this ancient Tepui, discovering its secrets firsthand. Thanks for joining us on this journey to Mount Roraima, the mystical mountain that's truly one of a kind. Whether it's the legend of a giant tree that once fed the world, or the scientific wonders of plants that trap their prey, Mount Roraima is a place where nature's magic is alive and well. Stay curious, keep exploring, and let's see what other incredible wonders we can uncover next time on Curious Kids HQ.